guys, well done for being here today. The video today is a little flow to help when you're feeling anxious or stressed, overwhelmed. It will just help calm your nervous system, bring you back down, ground yourself, and hopefully just to relieve some of the symptoms that you get with stress and anxiety. So let's get started. If you want to meet me on your mats in child pose, so toes are together, knees are spread wide apart, and then you can just walk your hands out in front of you until your forehead is resting on the mat. If you need to put a brick underneath your head, then please feel free. And once you're here, just start to take nice deep inhales and exhales out through the nose. And just begin to calm the mind and the body. And you can creep your fingers a little bit further forward, just to feel a nice stretch along the arms and the back. And again, just remember to check in on the breath. Make sure your inhale, you're filling up your lungs, filling up your belly. And then on your exhale, slowly release all that air. And then on your next inhale, if you could just lift yourself up into tabletop. Just checking on the alignment, making sure shoulders are above wrists, hips are above the knees. And we're just going to move through some cat-cow stretches. So on your inhale, if you just drop your belly, lift the head and look up. And then on your exhale, just dome the belly, push the shoulder blades apart and drop the head. And then if you just move through this at your own pace, inhaling to lift, exhaling to dome the belly, drop the head. And just move through at your own pace. Just waking up the spine, stretching out the back. And just consciously breathing and calming the body. And then if we just come back to neutral spine, from here we're just going to keep our hips nice and high and walk our hands forward into puppy pose. So letting the chest drop towards the mat. If you can, let your chin rest on the mat or forehead, whatever feels better. And again, if you need any bricks to support your head, please go ahead and pop them there. You just want to be nice and comfortable. And again, we're just stretching across the back, tops of the arms. And making sure we're breathing nice and steady. This is a really lovely posture, obviously, to stretch your upper body out, but it also makes you feel nice and grounded. And then when you're ready, if you just want to walk your hands back up, and we're just going to sit back onto our feet just for a second. And then if you want to bring your legs out in front of you and just put them straight out on the mat and just sit up nice and straight in staff pose. You can have a little flex at the ankles, just wake the legs up. And then if we take a nice deep inhale and lift the arms, and then on your exhale, if you just slowly fold forward with a nice flat back until you reach your point. And again, if you'd like to involve bricks or bolsters in this, you can. If you want to bend your knees slightly, if that feels nicer, then you can as well. Just whatever feels good for you. And we'll just take a few moments here in this forward fold. Again, this is a great pose for regulating the nervous system. Just calming down the body and the mind. If you'd like to, on your inhale, you can lift yourself out of the pose a little bit, and then on your exhale, just sink back even deeper into this fold. And then really slowly just bring yourself back up. You can take a little rotation of the shoulders. And then from here, we're just going to come into a lying position on our mats. Slowly bring yourself down. And just close your eyes. And take a few deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, you just bring both soles of the feet onto the mat, bending at the knees. And then you can bring both knees into the chest. Arms can come out to the side. And then we'll just take a twist over to the left first. So let the knees drop down to the left. If you'd like to put a brick underneath your knees, you can. And then you could also take your gaze over to the right hand. And this twist should feel really lovely along the spine. And again, just notice the breath. Making sure you're taking nice deep inhales. And exhales. Just take your attention down to your legs. Notice if you're tensing the muscles, contracting the muscles, and just consciously relax your legs. And that should just help you melt into this twist even more. And then super slowly, if you just want to come back through centre, keeping the knees into the chest. And then this time we'll drop down to the right and take our gaze over towards the left hand this time. Softly closing the eyes. And again, just relaxing into the posture. Taking your attention down to your legs, making sure there's no tension there. And if you used a brick on the other side, obviously bring that over to this side. And just gently breathing in and out. Hopefully you should be feeling really nice and relaxed now. And then when you're ready, you can slowly come back to centre. And we'll just let our feet come back down to the mat, straighten our legs out. Hands can come down by our sides, and we'll come in to Shavasana. Just for a nice few minutes relaxing. Let your palms face up towards the ceiling and let the fingers just naturally curl. Let the feet relax out to the sides. And again, just focus on the breath, really slowing it down. Our mind and our breath is connected, so the slower you're breathing and the more controlled the breathing, the more control you can have over the mind and the calmer you can be. So if you'd just like to stay here for a few minutes, relaxing, I'll just read out a little quote for you. Today I am at peace and my mind will no longer overanalyze the past or stress about the unknown ahead. I am present in the moments in front of my eyes. And if you'd like to stay here for a bit longer, please feel free to do so. If you're ready to come out of it now, you can just bring your knees into your chest, slowly roll onto the right side and just push yourself up into seated. Thank you for today and well done for coming to watch this video and well done for practicing. Namaste.